What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. And today's video is going to be your Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset and must buys. Now today was a little delayed. It is Friday, November 12th. And yeah, Cassie Mendoza is back. But first you do have to find the snitch's location. Now I had a little bit of problem on Thursday finding his location, and I also had a few appointments with the Mrs. Von Doom. Remember, we are having a baby Von Doom very, very soon. So it is Friday. This is the next time that Cassie Mendoza is available. So let's do the Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset. Now, like I said, first you have to find the snitch. For me personally, this is the snitch location that I found. I am at 1192 by 2068. I am just east of the mast control point. Now remember, just like every week I do a Cassie Mendoza vendor reset, I want you guys to let me know and everyone else know in the comment section below where you have found the snitch. He is in about a dozen different locations, and a lot of people still cannot find the snitch. So let me know and let everyone else know in the comment section below where you have found the snitch. Now obviously I usually find him about just south of the 1040 safe house on the other side of the map, but this week was no joy on that. So here he is. Alright.
Here's the location.
Now remember, you can accept the bounty. Now what you need to do is go to your map, go to that bounty, hit details, and then you can actually abort the bounty. There you go. So now it's not there. Alright, so now that we have talked to the snitch, we are looking for the white shopping cart icon on the map. Let's see if we can find it. Boop, boop. Here we go. So her vendor is open and she closes in 24 hours. That's right. She just reopened up and she opens back up in 24 hours. So she is right next to the Air and Space Museums. What I'm going to do is highlight that and fast travel. Now don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. And if you have any questions about any of these must buys or snitch locations, anything at all, let me know in the comment section below. I am glad to help. Alright, so to get to Cassie Mendoza, we need to go into the basement of this building just across the street of the Air and Space Museum. Now this one's pretty easy. You just go into the building, hang a left, and then you'll see the stairs right here. Alright, now as far as the door, you don't see the door. Nothing's open right here. But as soon as you get close enough, you can see it says open door. There you go. And here we are, Cassie Mendoza.
Check it out, Agent. The best
What up,
selection
guh?
in the city.
Alright, so here we go. Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset. Today is Friday, November 12th. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Always
Here we
a
go.
pleasure, Agent.
Alright, what? Just right off the bat, I can already tell you this is going to be a good reset. Okay, so the way her vendor is set up, we get the named items first, followed by gear set items, and then finally high-end items. So talking about these named items, first up I have to do my little disclaimer like I do every single week. Now a lot of you might only be able to see these top two named items. However, to see these bottom two, you actually have to hunt down and eliminate all of the hunters. So for example, right here, the Shield Splinterer, this is the named F2000 with Perfect Optimist, and the only way to get this one to show up is you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 1 hunters. Then you have to go to the base of Ops in Washington, D.C., and open up the Ivory chest. Once you do that, you'll have this unlocked, and you'll see it in her vendor every single week. Now, the other one is the Hunter Killer chest piece. It is my favorite chess piece in the entire game. It comes with Perfect Intimidate. Now, the only way to get this Hunter Killer chess piece to show up in her inventory, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 2 hunters, all of the Warlords of New York hunters. Once you do that, you need to open up the off-white chest that is in the Haven settlement in New York City, and then this will forever show up in Cassie's vendor reset. But alright, so there is your disclaimer. Let's go on with the reset. So starting off at the top, we have the swap chain. This is the named MP7 with perfect unwavering. Now this one also comes with damage to targets out of cover. That's pretty nice to have. Now you can't switch the talent, and the attribute is already good to go. So if you need to pick this up, you can recalibrate one of these attributes to max and then just optimize the other ones. If you're going to do that, I would probably max out the SMG damage first and then just optimize that damage to targets out of cover. But that's just me. Alright, next up we have the Contractors Gloves. This is going to be a must-buy, as always. This is best in slot for all gloves. Reason being is they come with the 8% damage to armor. Now this one is even better because it also comes with near max crit chance. It's only 0.8 away from max crit chance. So you can get this one, you could roll off the weapon damage for armor, roll off the weapon damage for more weapon damage, what have you. But this is a great pickup to have. Contractors Gloves, Cassie Mendoza. Alright, and then the final two, like I said earlier, the Shield Splinterer. It's the named F2000 with Perfect Optimist. Now this one comes with headshot damage, and the other attributes are okay. I'm not the biggest fan of having headshot damage on a AR, especially being on console. I would rather have damage to armor or damage to targets out of cover, but that's just me. But this one comes with headshot damage. And last but certainly not least, my favorite chest piece in the game, the Hunter Killer chest piece. This one comes with Perfect Intimidate. You get 40% amplified damage in both PvE and PvP. It's my favorite. I love it. Now for this one, it comes with max armor as your core attribute. And it also has hazard protection on here. So what I would do personally is I would re-roll the health off for either crit chance, crit damage, armor regen, or explosive resistance. There are a lot of different, combinations you could do with this chest piece, but I would definitely highlight that hazard and then get rid of the health. That way you can make this chest piece godly. But alright, those are your named items. Let's go to the gear set items. Alright, so starting off at the top with the Aces and Eights backpack with crit damage. Not bad. Then we have a hardwired chest piece with skill damage. Again, not bad. Followed by a Foundry Bulwark pair of gloves with pretty decent armor and explosive resistance. What I would do if you do not have a good pair of armor regen gloves, I'd pick up these Foundry Bulwark and reroll the explosive resistance off for maxed out armor regen, and then just optimize that core attribute. Foundry Bulwark armor regen builds are really fun to use, just so you guys know. Then we have Aces and Eights knee pads with headshot damage. Okay, that's not horrible. Followed by Rigger holster with skill damage. Again, not horrible. These attributes are pretty good, actually. And then last but not least, of course, I had to say something, didn't I? Aces and Eights mask with status effects. Ugh, of course. Of course, I said one thing. Alright, and then let's finish up with the high-end items. Starting off with the Black Market M60. This one comes with max headshot damage and spike for the talent. The other attributes are really low, and I am not a big fan of having that headshot damage attribute on an LMG, so I would pass. Then we have a Super 90 with swap speed and eyeless. Okay. Followed by Sokolov Concern chest piece with spotter. Ooh.
Thanks a
I'll
lot
pick that one up.
for the purchase.
So this one comes with spotter, crit damage, and explosive resistance. What I would do is take off the explosive resistance for, you could do a lot of things. You could do crit chance, armor regen, you could do hazard, you could do weapon handling if you're already max on crit chance. There's quite a few different ways you could roll this one. And then finally, last but not least, the Badger knee pads. Now this one comes with near max skill damage and near max explosive resistance. And finish off with the mods. We have a crit chance 4.9 and a turret skill haste 6.3. Now, going through this really quick, anything I would say is a must buy or something for you guys to look at. Alright, let's go. Contractor Gloves, definitely a must buy and something to look at. Hunter Killer Chest Piece, again, something that is a must buy and you should look at. I would look at the Aces and Eights backpack with crit damage if you want. The hardwired chest piece with skill damage. The Foundry Bulwark gloves are actually pretty decent. The Aces and Eights knee pads with headshot damage is something to look at. And then the Rigger holster with skill damage. These are all good attributes to start with. So do with those what you will. And then finally, the high-end items. The only thing I would look for is this Sokolov Concern chest piece with spotter. It already has that crit damage on there, so you could go really, hard in the paint with this chest piece. It's pretty exciting. You can even use a vector with a laser pointer. Like, come on, guys.
Let's do that
Sick.
again sometime.
But alright, everyone, that is it. That is Cassie Mendoza's weekly vendor reset and must-buys. Today is Friday, November 12th again. I apologize that I did not have this one out on Wednesday. For one, I couldn't find the snitch. And for two, I had a whole bunch of doctor's appointments and stuff to go with Mrs. Von Doom. So look out for that. We will have a baby Von Doom within the next 2 weeks. I mean, this is crazy. It truly is. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. I'll have a couple more videos coming at you today. But besides that, just hit that like, support the channel by subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you guys later. Peace.